There are a lot of myths surrounding New Jersey, and believe it or not, the scariest ones do not involve the cast of the Jersey Shore. They involve this creature that we all know and love called the Jersey Devil. In light of Halloween, I decided to do like a 4-minute special about the Jersey Devil. And here's what I have found out from my intense research that was done 99% on Wikipedia. The story is that back in the 1700s, there was this woman called Mother Leeds who had a whole bunch of children. And finally got to the point where it was said that if she had another child, her 13th, that it would become the devil. So she gives birth, and the baby comes out looking totes normal, and then it morphs into this creature, which is described as kangaroo-like, with the face of a horse, the head of a dog, bat-like wings, horns, small arms with clawed hands, cloven heels, and a forked tail. This is quoting from Wikipedia. Allegedly, this Mother Leeds person was a witch, and the father was Satan. So there was going to be something at fault with the genetics in general, but it killed some stuff and kind of ran into the woods. Wasn't seen for 100 years, and then all of a sudden it started popping up all over the place, multiple sightings. In 1909, in fact, there was a bunch of multiple sightings. The Jersey Devil was suddenly blamed for killing livestock and stuff, and apparently it attacked something in Camden. Like, shit got so real that there was a $10,000 reward for the creature's capture. And that's all well and good, but it's 2012 now. What does the Jersey Devil mean to you? The idea of having 13 children alone is terrifying to me, because children are the worst. And the idea that the 13th would be the spawn of Satan is really just not ideal. Ladies, I think it's important that before you start any sort of relations with a man, you ask him up front, are you Satan, Prince of Darkness? Because you want to know what you're getting into. If somewhere along the line you're going to have some kind of horse-faced baby. Also, the entire description of it, that does not sound Satan-y at all. Maybe Satan should file for a paternity test on that. How can we be sure that this woman just didn't have an orgy in Old MacDonald's farm? That seems far more likely. But then again, does have the bat wings, does have the horns, which seems kind of devil-like. The sightings seem kind of sketchy to me, though. The idea that anyone, even, the spawn of Satan, would want to willingly go into Camden, I think pure evil can't break that barrier. I mean, let's be honest, hell must look like Disney World compared to Camden. So what about modern Jersey Devil sightings? Has the Jersey Devil been seen out partying recently? In my own life, I've been offered to see the Jersey Devil several times. My best friend claims that she owns the Jersey Devil. But then I get to her house and I'm like, Shelby, that is a cat. That is a cat. I don't know what the cat does in its free time. Like, I've fed it while Shelby's parents are away every once in a while, but that's the extent of my interaction. I don't know if he's doing some kind of crazy rituals or eating goats around town. So I think you have to be skeptical when people say they have the Jersey Devil. But what about you guys? Have any of you ever seen the Jersey Devil? And if so, do you think he or she would be available for an interview? Because I really think what the world needs right now is, Jersey Devil, the true Hollywood story.